Hi! Welcome back, you guys. I'm here with another video. Why do I say that every time? Anyway, so today I actually wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to do actually a makeup look, which I haven't done in so long, like an actual like step-by-step kind of like tutorial type of look today. Just want to switch it up. I feel like not a lot of people do just like makeup tutorials these days, or you know, anything of that aspect. So I just thought, you know, why not do something a little bit different. So if you guys want to see what look I'm doing today, you keep on watching. What I actually do want to do today is actually a Nicki Minaj look. Now, I'm sure most of you know already, but I love Nicki. I've been a crazy Nicki Minaj fan since probably 2008. I was actually one of those people who listened to her when she had a mixtape out. She didn't even have her first album. I've been a Nicki fan since Beam Me Up Scotty, so I go pretty back. I don't really talk about it too much because like I'm like almost 30, so I'm not like, I don't self-proclaim to be a barb like that. I'm too old for that stuff. I love her so much, and she's actually been a big part of my makeup journey actually. So I started really getting into makeup and wing liner and just eyeshadow in general because of her makeup looks. And you guys know, like, you've seen her in all her looks that she's done. She's done so many awesome, like, I don't even, like, I know it's not her, it's her makeup artist, but like she does that same signature winged eyeliner look. Like she'll do neutral stuff, she'll do colors, like back in the day when she was really out there. So I was excited when I saw her in the Trollz music video. I loved that green eye look and I wanted to recreate that as best I can. And this is the look, like if you guys know what I'm talking about from the music video. Now, I did notice that not a lot of the eyeshadow palettes I have a green in it. Like, I think I've gotten rid of a lot of, like, my green shades, which is so annoying. I just don't know how I'm going to do it. Like, I grabbed a bunch of palettes, and I think I'm going to have to do some mixing because I need, like, a matte green shade for, like, the crease. Like, something, like... And I even brought out my Subculture palette because there is some green in there that I'm probably going to have to put on like the outer corner of the look to try to like deepen up the green. So I didn't prime yet. So I'm just going to prime with my usual Dior Backstage Eye Primer. And this is very similar to MAC's paint pots. So if you want something similar to that, you don't want to buy Dior because it's Dior. MAC's other one too. I just don't know what the price difference is. I don't know prices, I'm sorry. My concealer brush has some leftover concealer on it still, and I do want these colors, or the green, the pop. I just want to kind of bring it down there, and now I'm going to go in with the primer. And I always set my primer. I'm trying to like get my setup together so that way it just looks good, like, so I'm not blocking myself when I'm like doing my eyeshadow and my makeup. Like my last video, I had my mirror. I was trying to get it out of frame because like I don't like it when like you can see the person's mirror when they're doing their makeup. So I'm trying my best to just use my normal mirror but make sure it's not in the frame, and like it's really hard. So like I'm trying something different, and I'm actually setting up a little bit higher, which is annoying because I can't actually sit under my makeup desk, but it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? Oh, and the powder I'm setting with is Kat Von D translucent. I always see wasps like flying around like the house. I guess, I don't know, I'm just like not used to sitting in windows, so I guess I see bugs all the time, and I'm scared to death of any kind of bug, especially ones that sting. So like, as you guys know, like my space for like filming and doing my makeup and as well as working. Oh, I just realized the AC unit that Pat needs to put in for me is sitting in the background. So I saw a wasp or some kind of bee flew in here the other day, and I don't know how it got in here. and I was working, of course, and I'm like, I can't do bugs. I hate them so much. It's so hot up here, like there's no central air up here like we do have downstairs. So if you hear the fans, I have fans going, it's just too hot to like not have that happening. Basic color theory. Okay. Yellow and blue make green. My idea for my crease is to create a shade. And that's very ballsy. Like, I can't believe I'm even gonna try that. But I am. So you guys remember this palette? The Alyssa Edwards palette. Very pretty. Very bright. And I'm gonna try my best to accomplish what I'm trying to accomplish. So do you guys think that Nicki's pregnant? I do. You notice in the music video she never showed her stomach once, and like if she did, she was covering it. She's definitely pregnant. Okay, I'm going to try to mix it first. Try my best here. Go back and forth between the two. I mean, it kind of looks greenish. It's definitely making a green, but it's resembling like a bruise type of green. So that's making me a little nervous here. But I just wanted some kind of transition shade in here. I'm going in more with the yellow now to try to just make it a little bit brighter. Like it, that's green. I'm so excited. Wow, I shouldn't get that excited over mixing colors. Like it's basic art 101, but like I just didn't think that was gonna work the way I wanted. Like it's not the exact tone of green I want, but it's definitely green. Like I just wanted just a little bit there. But I'm gonna try to brighten it up as much as I can. And so on her outer V of her lid, it definitely gets a little bit deeper. It's actually almost like the same color that's currently on my crease. So I think I may just go and do that again, but this time on my outer V's. $1 bill, come get her. I'm gonna go in a little bit with that brush again, not add anything else to it, just try to blend out the edges here. I do want to deepen that outer corner just a little bit more, so I am gonna go in with the Subculture palette. I'm always using Anastasia. I have a lot of their palettes, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go in with this Untamed shade first and just see, because that's pretty close to what I need it to be. And I'm just kind of tap, 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 because I don't want to blend too much. Tap, 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 tap. Because I'm going to go back in with my other brush anyway and just kind of clean it up there, but I'm really just trying to make it a little bit darker. Just going in with some yellow now just to kind of blend it all together. In like the inner of the eyelid, it was definitely more like a lime green shade. I'm going in with the Violet Voss palette, this guy. I've used this one before, actually quite a few times now. I really love this. Violet Voss makes some really good shadows. Alright, here we go. I'm not worrying about it too much because I'm going to blend out in that crease again, like one more time, just to make sure. I know you don't like me. You want to fight me. Alright, going back in with the Subculture palette and blending these two shades into one. You don't want to do it too much. But you just want to make it as gradient as possible. And I'm using the back of the brush that really doesn't have much on there to kind of. And then not putting any more product on this blending brush and just. I think when I put the eyeliner on, it probably will keep it together. So I'm gonna use, so she has it on pretty thick, the liner, and I don't like doing too thick on my eyelids because I have a very predominant brow bone, but not a lot of lid space. So I don't want to completely like cover the whole look by going in there with eyeliner, you know? So I'm gonna do what I can here, and just hope that it comes out good. Also, I haven't done wing liner in a very long time, so I'm a little scared. Alright, so I always fill it in with something a little bit thicker just because I don't like wasting all my good eyeliner on like, because the most important part is like drawing the outside of it, and it's tough. And this pen is too thick to do like a really sharp wing, so I don't think she had like a very sharp wing. No, she typically keeps it pretty thick. These actually came out really good. Impressed. Good job. Pat on the back for that one. I'm not quite done with the eyes. I think it's hard to tell because, you know, music videos, the lighting on there sometimes throws off the true colors of the makeup too. So it is very tough to like try to nail something like this, I must say. Nicki doesn't typically like put bottom eyeliner on anymore. Like I haven't seen her do that in a very long time, and she hardly uses mascara on her bottom lashes as well. I think what I'm gonna do, because it looks like she may have a little bit of like a little bit darker than her skin complexion shadow a little bit underneath the eyes, so I'm gonna do that obviously after I do my foundation. Let me put on some primer. So I'm gonna use my usual Milk Hydro Primer. I've actually been trying out a new product for acne, and I want to see if that helps my skin, because like obviously you guys have seen my skin through many phases, and like my past like maybe a couple videos I've had very relatively decent skin, but things started to happen and I don't really know what was going on, and I think the product I was using originally wasn't really working as much as I wanted it to, so I switched over to an old one that I used to use back in the day that I was actually prescribed to by my orthodontist, my dermatologist. I did go to an orthodontist too, but not for that. But basically it's called Different. I'm sure you guys have heard of it, but I used to use it for my acne back when I was like a teenager, but I didn't understand skincare back then, and I literally tried it for like 2 nights and I was like, I'm not gonna use it. Like I didn't really have a routine back then, so I didn't really give it a chance. And now that Different's offered over the counter, I was like, let me try it again. Like a doctor literally had told me to try that, and if you didn't know, Different's a type of retinoid, and it's adapalene or whatever it's called, and so it does very similar things as normal retinol, but it's like really specifically for acne. So I figured, why don't give it a go. It apparently takes a few months for it to fully start to work, and I know like because normal skin cell turnover I think takes like 60 days or something like that anyway. So it's been helping. Like at first it started to really get bad, and I was like the worst I've seen it even before I was using it. I'm like, what the heck? But I think my skin is just purging and trying to get all the bad out, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get the bad out so that way it's more consistently clear. Like it's just irritating. Like I feel like these look more like what she had on in the video. Like they're very thick, so like almost like Huda Beauty style. It's time for the face now. Nicki's very glowy. She's always very glowy, and so I wanted to be glowy. So I'm gonna use, why are my colors, why is everything the same color? I think I'm gonna have to mixy mix. I don't know if there's anything in here. Alright, so my favorite foundation is Anastasia, the luminous one. I just find it very, very glowy, and it's full coverage, which is all I want. And Nicki looks like she's always full coverage, but she also has the most perfect skin. Like, must be nice. Guys, do you like my new hair, by the way? You didn't notice? It's very dark. Yes. I'm gonna take it down for you at the end. It's still wet, but yes, I got my hair done. It was well overdue, like almost a year overdue. Yeah, I'm gonna take, it's shade 220N, and I'm just gonna put some on my foundation brush here, like maybe like 2 pumps for now. And then I'm gonna take the Born This Way foundation from Too Faced in shade Natural Beige. So let's see. Whew. Like, I just feel like this part just blends everything together. It just makes it not look so fake, like a mask, because obviously I don't tan my face because I break out so easily. Alright, I'm mixing 2 concealers because I want to use the Born This Way because it's one of my favorites, and it's very full coverage and it's very brightening, and it's going to make me look glowy. I'm mixing it with the Giorgio Armani. Yeah. I'm quickly going with this. This is the Power Fabric in shade 2. Forehead, top of lip, and without letting this dry too much, I'm going to go in with my Born This Way now in shade Snow. So this is very light. So it seems like a lot, but we'll see what happens. If it's too much, that's what blending's for, baby. Let's do it. You gotta be careful around the wing because you don't want to cover the wing up, you know. So we started to do the demolition for the kitchen because we're gonna redo it. And that's been interesting, like learning how to do stuff like that. It's crazy. But we found there was a wall in the kitchen covering another wall. We decided to knock that wall down, and I'll insert a picture here, but basically it was covering the original wall as well as the original door to up here actually. So I guess at some point they decided that they wanted to change the entrance to get into the attic, which is crazy because I realized that the first few steps on the attic to get up to the attic is different colors than like the rest. And I didn't realize why, and now I do, of course. So it was so crazy to see a door like that old just like chilling behind the wall. I do want to go in with my eyebrow gel from Anastasia just to keep these brows in check. Let me see if I can see her contour. It's hard to tell. What is this called? Hula again. I used this last time, but because I don't want to be like too chiseled since I'm very tan as it is right now. She doesn't look too chiseled anyway, so again, I don't want to use too much because contouring my nose. This is definitely not meant for nose contour, but and I have some left over on here because I'm going to go back in with that. Does baking work? It might. It looks like she has a little bit of a brown shade kind of underneath her eyes because like you can kind of, it doesn't look like just concealer under her eyes. Like it just looks like a tiny like pencil amount, like a pencil brush size of brown underneath her eyes. So I'm just going in with my Hoola bronzer. I'm just using that because I didn't use any brown with this look at all. I like recreating makeup looks. I think it's fun. Like, I don't know why people do it as often. I guess it got played out, and then all of a sudden it was like review city, and like everybody had to do reviews after that. And then now I don't even know what the trend is on YouTube. Like, it seems like sometimes it's like a challenge, or you just kind of make something up. Like, I don't even know. So I think I want to do another one of type of these videos, like maybe like Megan Thee Stallion or something like that, because her makeup looks are always so iconic too. And I forget which video it was I saw, but I was like, ooh, I want to redo that look. So I don't know, let me know what you guys want to see, because I'm just trying to switch up my content. Not switch it up, but like do stuff that you guys want and what I want too, because like obviously if I'm making a channel, I want it to appeal to everybody. So I don't want to do things that I don't enjoy either, because what's the point of making videos? Like, this makes me happy. So I'm gonna go in with my inner corner highlight first. So I just feel like the green in her inner corner is like so holographic. So of course I have to use my Kat Von D holographic palette. Like, I love this one. I just use these colors for that pop of color that I want on the inner corner. I don't typically use these on my eyelids. That would be an interesting look though. Yes. Cool. I'm happy. My eyes are watering like crazy, but that's besides the point. Her highlight looks kind of like just that typical champagne gold color. Like, so I'm using one of my favorite highlighters from Morphe. It's called Extra. Looks like that. Looks like this. I've used it before. And like I said, like, she's not too highlighted. Like, I feel like her inner corner highlight kind of goes up a little bit. So I think I may do that in a second, but I don't think she really has any highlighter on her forehead, but I'm doing it anyway. Just because, you know, it's me. That's what I do. Alright, calm down, Lauren. It's cool. Blush. It looked... She's definitely wearing a pink blush, and I don't remember the last time I've actually... Ugh, I hate the sparkly ones, but I'll do it. So using this brush again that has the leftover contour, I'm just gonna blend everything together as I always do, just so the highlight looks more natural. Just clean up everything, make sure everything is a seamless blend. Now, Nicki looks like she's wearing like a pinkish, and I don't know if it's exactly this pink, but I really wanted to use this, and I'm gonna try to match it as best I can. But this is Nicki's lip gloss that she created with MAC back in the day. Very pinky. I did buy the lipstick as well. It's somewhere. I'm not wearing that. It's too bright. But I did want to go in with just like a nude shade. I was actually going to use a pink lip liner, but I think I'm going to use my usual Makeup Forever color pencil in 606 Wherever Walnut. This is just one of my favorite lip liners. I've used it a few times actually on here, so you guys have seen this before. It mixes very nicely with the lip liner. So this looks almost exactly like her lip. Alright, well. Oh, I didn't even set my face. Just using my usual Cover FX setting spray. High performance setting spray, 24-hour wear. This is my final look. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you want more videos like this where I recreate a celebrity makeup look, let me know, because I enjoyed this a lot and it was something different than my normal get ready with me. So yeah. If you guys enjoyed this, please don't forget to like and subscribe. But I do appreciate you guys watching this. You know, there's a lot going on in the world right now, and I do have a lot of things to say about it. I'm literally not vocal about anything. But I did want to say that we all need to just come together and fight for what's right. I just wanted to say that all lives will not matter until Black lives do. So, Black Lives Matter, guys. If you don't understand that, do your research. You can't say all lives matter when truly all lives don't matter right now. Please do what you guys can do to help donate, sign petitions. I just want to say Black Lives Matter, and if you do not understand that and if you're offended by that, just, I don't even care if you unsubscribe. Like, it's not even about that, because your ignorance is what is ruining this country. And on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed. See you later. Bye.